At the end of this training session, you will be able to understand what is fire, what are the basics of fire, common causes and effects of fire, how you can reduce the risk of fire at work, know what to do if you find a fire, be able to correctly and safely select and use a fire extinguisher. And lastly, you will also learn how you can avoid or prevent fire on a workplace or at home. But before all that, if you are first time on this channel, kindly subscribe it and press the bell icon for all future notifications. And if you find the video informative, then like, comment, and share it with your friends and colleagues. Do you know what is a fire triangle? Dear friends and fellows, a fire needs three elements to exist. Number one, oxygen. Number two, heat. And number three, fuel. Fuel is anything that will burn when exposed to heat. It can be a solid, liquid, or gas. Fuel sources include paper, wood, oil, grease, chemicals, and flammable liquids. The leading heat source that could cause these fuel sources to burn include electricity, cigarettes, cutting and welding, sparks from tools, and friction. To prevent a fire from occurring, what you need to do, you need to eliminate any of the elements, any part of this triangle needed for a fire to exist. You need to remove or isolate one part. It may be fuel, oxygen, or heat. Let us understand now what causes a fire to occur on a workplace or at home. Fire may be caused by deliberate action, arson, electrical faults, misuse of electrical equipment, smoking materials, smoking in prohibited areas, loss of control, burning rubbish, heating equipment, unsafe storage of materials, flammable liquids or gases, welding or cutting, mechanical heat, machinery failure, or maybe the cause of fire is dust explosion. There are several sources, so you need to be watchful once you are on site. The most important part is why fire safety is important, why we are conducting this training, what is the ultimate purpose. The purpose is to keep the people, keep the workers away from harm because fire incidents are dreadful, drastic, catastrophic, and very damaging. Main effects of fire may include a person may burn, inhaling toxic fumes, effects of smoke inhalation, a depletion of oxygen supply. All these relates to human safety, human health in the case if we are not able to take action in time, it may cause a fatal incident. Other effects of fire might be a collapse of building, crush, or other injuries sustained while escaping the building or a residential complex. In all cases, we should understand the importance of fire safety. Otherwise, at the end, once there is no use to cry over, we are in suffering, pains, and deprivation. Better understanding and learning skills and competency can save our life as well as the life of our co-workers, friends, colleagues, and family members. Dear friends and fellows, you are on the platform of safety first life. Do you know the common sources of ignition which may cause a fire? What are these? These sources include naked flames, electricity, maybe overheating or arcing is the cause of fire, smoking materials, hot work, chemical reactions, heating appliances. Maybe the cause of fire is friction due to inadequate lubrication, improper storage of flammable materials, arson, static electricity, or lightning. All these sources may cause ignition, and ignition may be converted to fire in the presence of oxygen and fuel. The most important question, several times, a safety practitioner or a safety supervisor, they have to answer these questions during interview, during safety examinations, or during any of the safety assessments. How many classes or types of fire? There are five classes: Class A, Class B, Class C, Class D, Class F, and the electrical fire. What include in Class A? Free burning materials, paper, wood, plastics, etc. In the Class B, flammable liquids, for example, petrol, diesel, solvents, etc. In the Class C, flammable gases, methane, hydrogen, etc. In the Class D, metals, potassium, sodium, magnesium, etc. Class F, cooking fats or oils. And electricity can be involved in any class of fire. You need to understand the different classes. And once you know the classes of fire, then what you need to know further, which fire extinguisher is the best agent to extinguish this type of fire, which is useful for class B and which one is suitable for class D. I'll guide you later on in this session. Here, you need to understand first what to do if you find a fire. Your primary purpose, objective, or duty is to sound the fire alarm. Secondly, you try to fight the fire if you are competent and you consider it safe to do so. Number three, evacuate as per normal fire procedure. And number four, inform the fire warden. In any of the building, there are emergency evacuation plans and procedures. You need to follow your company rules, procedures, and plans. You are interested to fight a fire, but you will not fight the fire in these conditions if the fire is bigger than a waste paper bin, if one extinguisher is not enough, if smoke is affecting your breathing, if you cannot see the way out, if gas cylinders or chemicals are involved in that fire, if your efforts are not reducing the size of the fire. In all these conditions, in these circumstances, it is safe to evacuate as soon as possible. Don't try to fight the fire because the fire is bigger in size and it is not easier for you to manage to extinguish the fire. But maybe you can be trapped by the fire and you can become the victim of the fire. Another very important question: how many types of fire extinguishers? Today, I'll give you an introduction with old and new fire extinguisher difference. Fire extinguisher type: water. Its body is red, suitable for use on class A fires, wood and paper, etc. Means solid fire, not suitable for combustible liquids, cooking fats, etc. Not safe to use on fire involving electricity. Remember, you can be electrocuted if you use water type fire extinguishers on live electrical components or lines. How it works: water type fire extinguisher extinguished by cooling. Fire extinguisher foam type, creamy body, old type, or red body with cream label. This is the new style. It is suitable for class A and B fires. It is not suitable for the use on fires involving electricity. Foam type fire extinguisher affect the fire by cooling and sealing the surface of a burning liquid. Fire extinguisher dry chemical or powder type. Blue body, old type, or red body with blue label. This is the new shape. Bust on Class B fires, but safe to use on any type of fire. Works by chemically interfering with the combustion reaction. Fire extinguisher, carbon dioxide, CO2, black body, old type, or red body with black label, new type. Bust on Class B and C fires, but safe to use on any type of fire. Safe to use on fires involving electricity. It extinguishes the fire by reducing oxygen levels and cooling. Another fire extinguisher agent is fire blanket. Any color body are labeled, but they are usually red or white. It can be used on any type of fire, but best on small contained class B fires and people on fire. It extinguishes the fire by asphyxiating. Dear friends and fellows, we've learned what is fire. What is the fire triangle? What are the sources of fire? What are the common causes of fire? What to do if there is a fire? And what you never do if there is a fire? How many classes of fire and how many types of fire? And what are the damaging effects of fire? But the best part, if there is no fire, how we can prevent fire, how we can avoid fire incidents and accidents, how we can save properties and lives. Fire prevention or fire avoidance is possible if you will focus our aim to keep the three sides of fire triangle apart. How it is possible? If if you will remember these 13 points and you will apply them at home or even on your work site. Number 1, eliminate or reduce the storage of flammable materials. Number 2, control of ignition sources. Number 3, control smoking materials. Number 4, good housekeeping. Number 5, lubrication of machinery to prevent friction. Number 6, no overloading of electrical systems. Number 7, regular inspections of electrical equipment, electrical installations. Number 8, ventilation outlets not obstructed. Number 9, controlling hot work with permits. Number 10, proper storage of flammable materials. Number 11, segregation of incompatible chemicals. Number 12, security to prevent arson. And number 13, regular safety inspection and supervision of the premises, offices, and other project sites. I hope your concept about fire safety, fire prevention as an individual, what is your role and responsibility is well clear now. Thanks for watching and don't forget to like, comment, and share the video. Hope to see you soon with a new HSC tutorial. Until then, take care. Good luck and goodbye.